Now the pound is selling off massively after its run-up. No more Brexit talks. Well, we'll see what happens later on this week when Prime Minister May speaks. Let's talk about it here at Capital Markets. Traders, what's up guys? Welcome back to Capital Markets. It's your host here, Cleveland Bishop. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week so far. It is Tuesday. You guys will be seeing this during the Wednesday session tomorrow. And so far this week, when it comes to a market move, we've seen the pound rally in terms of a sell side move more than any other pair. Right now, we do have a slight up move on the dollar and the euro, fairly consolidated at its low. Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar as well. Those markets have pulled back and we haven't seen too much action. Even the Japanese yen, still on its sell side momentous move, hasn't gained too much traction this week so far. But when it comes to that pound is pushed over 90 pips to the sell side. Here's a quick screenshot. I want to show you guys what the pound looked like right before yesterday's session. We were still consolidated up in those highs, but as you guys can see, we've passed now the 50% retracement level on the fib. The talks are still the same though. When it comes to Brexit, many politicians and many people that are assessing the situation are hoping that there eventually is some type of vote. And the vote doesn't have to be pushed back any further than its deadline, May 2nd. And our assumption here at Capital Markets is that we should get some type of vote. There is not going to be a no vote leading up into May 2nd, but all of the volatility up until that point is going to be an amazing trading opportunity. So that's something we're going to be keeping an eye on. Now, I do want to touch on the Japanese yen since it's the other pair giving us the most action so far this week. You guys can take a quick look here on the USD JPY. You will see that there has been a very solid move to the upside, and that is represented by Japanese yen weakness. We were looking at the yen across the board. We were looking at it across the euro yen and the CAD yen. Again, all those pairs have been pushing to the upside, which proclaims more JPY weakness. Now, why is the JPY getting so much weaker? We think it ties right back into the fact that markets are calming down a bit. There's just so much data being pushed out over the past few weeks that are so highly scrutinized that market participants and these larger institutions and banks and other traders start to want to allocate capital back over into the yen as a safe haven play. And then of course, the Japanese themselves have not been allocating capital back into their economy. So they're still looking for opportunity elsewhere. And right now, the dollar really is one of the best places for that opportunity. Why is that the case? Well, still we have a dollar higher and higher and higher when it comes to interest rates. We raised 4 times last year, and as of right now, it's one of the best bangs for your bucks if you're looking for interest on your capital. Now, of course, if you look back 10 or 15 years or so, it pales in comparison to the types of returns that you would be getting in those days. But as of right now in this global economy, if you don't want to go with some type of emerging market play and risk too much of your capital, the dollar is the safest place to start to receive that premium. Okay, so we're going to be keeping a sharp eye on the pound to see what type of opportunities may come up later on this week as well. Make sure you guys are here. If you guys need any help or if you guys ever have any questions, you can comment down below. We'll be right there to answer away. All right. And if you guys are looking for a broker home so you guys can start trading these capital markets, well then head over to capital-markets.com. We run the best brokers in the entire industry. We route from some of the best liquidity providers and we have some of the tightest spreads, which means you're going to be paying less and less per trade. Okay. Liquidity providers means that instantly when you put an order into the market, it's filled almost instantaneously when you're with reputable liquidity providers. So guys, head over to capital-markets.com. If you guys anything, let us know. I'll see you tomorrow.